small job, organizing all of the efforts that are going on here. There's a lot of different people here and a lot of excitement. Let me just say how honored I am to be here with Diane. She does a great job for our state. Of course, our governor does as well. We're very blessed in New Mexico to have great leadership in our state government, and I'm proud to serve with all of them and very much appreciate the work they do. Let me also say how inspired the decision was to bring the National Convention to Denver. I remember when Senator Ken Salazar came to see me there in the Senate and said, we've got to put the heat on the DNC to bring the convention to Denver. And I said, that sounds like a great idea, but I didn't realize how great an idea it was. This is a great city. It's a great part of the country. It gives us a chance to bring people here who otherwise would not be able to get to the National Convention. And this is obviously, the speech Thursday night is going to have a great impact on the election in Colorado, but I believe this convention being in Denver will have a great impact on our state as well because of the 600 people you talked about who are coming up here to participate in this great event. This is a very important election, as everyone who has spoken to you has said. We see that and we hear that in all of the speeches. And of course, New Mexico is central to this election. We also hear that and see that in a lot of what we hear here in Denver. We're important to the national election because we're a swing state. We're important to the national election as well because we have a chance to elect a Democratic delegation for the first time since I can remember, when we would have all Democrats representing New Mexico in the Senate and the House of Representatives. We need Tom Udall in the Senate, I can tell you that. We need Ben Ray Lujan and of course, Martin Heinrich in Albuquerque and the central part of our state. And Harry Teague can win that southern district. So we have a lot at stake. I was asking outside before I walked in here, when do they mail out absentee ballots? Well, I'm told they mail them out on the 7th of October. That's not very far away. And people start voting. I think we're still in the mindset of saying the election occurs on the 4th of November. Well, that's not when the election occurs. The election ends on the 4th of November. More than half of the New Mexico voters are going to have voted before the 4th of November. And we need to just recognize that we're in something of an urgent situation when we get back to New Mexico to get the word out and see to it that people are ready when those absentee ballots arrive, are ready to go to the county clerk's office and to vote early. And I think there's a great opportunity for us to carry the state for Obama, elect Democrats to represent us in the Congress, and of course we have a lot of other important elections around the state as well. But it's an honor to be here with you. I think this is a great convention. I agree with Diane. Last night was terrific. It was great to see Ted Kennedy there addressing the group. Ted's exit from the Senate has been a source of great consternation to many of us who served with him there. But we are hopeful that he can get through this health problem that he's got and get back to the Senate. And he, even with his health failing to some extent, he does more work than 4 or 5 of us combined are able to do. He is an amazing legislator. He's made amazing contributions to this country. And when you see people like him, you realize what this is all about. This is not all about parties. This is about changing the future of the country. And we have some big shoes to fill, and Ted is obviously preeminent in that regard. So it was great to be able to see him last night, and of course Michelle did a great job as well. So thank you all for all you're doing here to to get this message geared up so we can take it back to New Mexico and win the election. Thanks.
Thank you, Senator. And you know, the senator was one of those folks that was gracious enough. He came down to the floor yesterday, and by the time he made it down,